Morning. Plan for the day is to finish that window. Now that we all have the right tools, it shouldn't take that long. But I was reminded of a story that I would like to tell. It involves the police. So one night, a couple of weeks ago, I step outside to smoke a cigarette, and I find this little 100-pound black chick in the bed of my truck, basically, going through my cooler. She already had a bottle of water in her hand. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You need to get lost. Like take the fucking bottle of water and get lost. Like, I know, it's my property. Shouldn't have let her steal. Yeah, I know. Anyway. It's like, take your fucking bottle of water and get fucked. Be gone. So she kind of fucks off down the road. She heads like directly south. Like within the cigarette, because I'm like, God damn, what else did she take? I'm looking through. I didn't see anything else at the time. Key part of the story. So I go through the shed and I'm just smoking a single cigarette. Like, just as I get to the butt of it, two cops come around the corner walking with canines. And they saw me. They saw me just standing there at the bed of my truck. I'm not gonna like flag them down because I don't feel like getting fucking shot. You know what I mean? I start waving my hands and running up to them. Fuck that. Besides, that's not my job at all. So they acknowledge that I'm there, and they walk around the cul-de-sac area. And then they walk into my neighbor's yard. Their dog is posted up on the front steps. They walk into my neighbor's yard, and the one cop looks at the other one and says, if that dog comes after her, shoot her. Or rather, shoot it. Yeah. If that dog comes after her, shoot it. That already, like, the fact that they walked right past me without like acknowledging I'm there, yes, but not like saying anything. It's kind of just odd, and I mean, I would even go as far as saying rude. Like if you're looking for somebody and you see somebody standing on their driveway, why not ask them, hey, have you seen anybody? We'll get to that. So anyway, so they walk into my neighbor's driveway and yard, shine a flashlight on there through all their windows, and then the one says, if that dog comes anywhere near her, shoot it. And I'm thinking, well, that's cool. That's fucking cool. Why not just stay on public property? What about your Fourth Amendment rights? And then you're just gonna walk onto somebody else's property and kill their dog. To me, that's fucking mind-blowing. Like, if the dog had ran out from its own steps, from its yard, into the street where the cops should have stayed, and then attack the cop dog, okay, I get it. Defend your canine, totally. I'm all about that. But you walked onto that dog's property. Like, the dog is just gonna do its job. And then let's also just completely forget about the whole taser aspect, because I've seen what tasers do to human beings, and I can only imagine what a taser would do to a little fucking 50-pound dog. Like, let's just escalate straight to killing while I'm fucking trespassing because I have a badge. Cool. Cool. Good job, Lake County Sheriff's Office. Out fucking standing. Anyway, so they circle around the cul-de-sac area, and they get to where I'm sitting, and he goes, "How's it going?" And I said, "I'm fine. How are you guys doing tonight?" He goes, "We're good. Have you seen anybody?" I was like, "Yeah, little black girl, like 4'11", maybe 5 foot tall, 100 pounds, soaking wet, in a little like dress, no shoes on." And he goes, he looks at his party, he's like, "Yeah, that sounds like her." I was like, "Yeah, she was just in my cooler. She stole a bottle of water from me." He goes, "Oh, did you see which way she went?" I said, "Yeah, she went that way." I pointed toward the south. She went south. And he's like, he just kind of stops and he looks at me and he goes, and he looks me square in my face and he goes, "Do you know where she's at? You just don't want to tell us?" So I was kind of like taken back, like I don't have to tell you shit at all. Nothing. I don't have to tell you fuck all. I could just tell you to go fuck yourselves and go back inside the house and eat a fucking burger if I wanted to, or whatever. So I kind of just like took a breath and I was like, I just fucking told you what happened. She was in the bed of my truck. She took a bottle of water. She went fucking that way. Like at this point, they both kind of like got the hint. Like, I wasn't trying to be a dick, really, but the whole situation was just, it was disgusting to me. Like, the neighbor's dog, the way they approached, but the way they completely ignored me initially and then approached me and then was like, I don't know, it's just like condescending, I guess. I don't know the right word for it. It was just the situation was handled very badly, in my opinion. So, like a couple minutes goes by and I'm sitting there just, you know, smoking another cigarette. They fuck off down the road looking for her. Or he asked like how long ago, and I was like, I held up my cigarette. I was like, within this cigarette, like, and I smoked Marlboro Red Short, so it's really not that. It was literally just a couple of minutes. They spent more time walking around the circle than she had already fucked off initially. Like, if they would have approached me, they would have been within like a few meters, like 10 or 15 fucking meters. But because they wanted to be fucking dicks about it, she gets away. Well, I'm guessing she gets away. Anyway, so I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette, have myself a bottle of water, and I get to looking, and I'm like, my fucking skillet. We had went camping previously. It's like my skillet's in the bed of my truck, and inside I had a whole separate cooler just filled with like basic camp stuff. I had a skillet, like a shitty fucking $2 or $3 camping knife. It was actually just like a regular chef's knife. You know, some lighter fluid, or so like a small bag of whatever's left of charcoal. It was like all in the bed of the truck. Oh shit! And I'm looking around, and the fucking knife is gone. My little fucking my little kitchen knife is gone. I'm like, fuck. And also there was this like terrible fucking smell in the air. And I got to thinking about it, and I looked around, and by my trash can was this bottle of like shitty Royal Oak lighter fluid, and it stinks like a really cheap whiskey, like a bottom of the barrel, just get fucking hammered for $0.38 whiskey. And I realized what she had done right then. It all clicked in my head. Like, she had taken that lighter fluid and doused herself in the ground to throw the dogs off. But she also took the kitchen knife. So that's when the moral obligation kicks in, and I'm like, God damn it, these guys are super dicks. Why do I like fuck? So I'm like morally obligated now at this point. So I called the non-emergency number. Stand by. So I called the non-emergency number, and I'm like, yo, ma'am, listen, this is who I am. There were a couple of deputies down here with canines down at fucking blank, blank, blank. Insert address. They're looking for this little female. Can you connect me to one of the officers, please? She's like, yeah, give me your number and I'll have them contact you. So, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes goes by. And the one of the deputies contacts me. It turns out the one that contacted me was actually a supervisor. He wasn't down there with the other two initially. So he contacts me, and I'm like, listen, two of your other officers came down here, and I told them what happened with the female that you're looking for. But I've got some new information that I just realized. She took a knife. I don't want anyone to get stabbed, especially with one of my knives. And I'm just like, she took a knife from the back of my truck. So if you do make contact with her, I don't know if you already have her, but if you do make contact with her, just be advised, she's most likely armed at this point. So he was very thankful for the heads up and whatnot. And that was pretty much it. I didn't give my story to him to take up any of his time. It doesn't matter. It's just it just is what it is. But I figured you guys would. I figured the world should hear that story.